Well, now. Are we live? Did we do it? Did we make it? Alrighty. Guys, we are back at it again. What up, Rangers? Tekoranger here. It's been, well, at least a year, right? New year? Been a little bit. We are back at it again. Jomer want to form an alliance. That is a great question, Jomer. Welcome to the stream. We're in here playing some Fire Emblem. Hope you're doing well, Jomer. Hobbs, thank you for stopping on in. We're going to play for a moment here. And we're going to jump on into my load. Boom. And one more thing, don't forget to visit the locals. The local what? That is the question. Excellent stream health, you guys. I don't know how long we're going to go here, but we're going to go for a little bit. See what we can make happen. Let me know if everything sounds good. Game audio and all that is sounding good. We will adjust as we need to. We're here to help. After all, the villagers should welcome our presence. They're going to give us presents, you guys. Let's do it. The tutorial. Here we go. We're going in. We got to get the tutorials, guys. This is like my first ever Fire Emblem game that wasn't on Game Boy. I think Game Boy Advance is the only one I played. Oh, hey. Whoa. TBD Peach. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Sometimes you just have to take a break from the hurly-burly of warfare. So let's talk about visits now. Here we go. As you play the game, you'll encounter maps with houses and taverns. If the door on the building is open, you can visit it, but if it's closed, you cannot. Yep, pretty easy. You see how the door is on this house is open. That means you can visit. Awesome. Simple. Got to move the unit to the thing. Well, we learned this. There we go. Boom. Visit. Awesome. All right, then. Press A to select. See, the green buttons don't exist currently, but they could someday. Out of the way place. Would you like some tea? Absolutely. If that tea is iced, hot tea would be all right as well. Perhaps a biscuit. Out in the battle back to don't you hate to see you leave empty-handed? That's right. Fill us up. Vulnerate with you. Nice. Do we get to actually keep that, or was that a joke? Because that was a heal. Make sure to pay it a visit. Sometimes good is waiting for you. Awesome. We get some goods. Bring on the goods. Oh! Watch out, it's a baddie. Visiting isn't all just volunteers, pleasant chats. Nice cup of tea. You may encounter bandits or thieves in your travels. Unlike other enemies, you can attack and destroy homes. What? Don't let your guard down. Wow, what? One and done. Okay, so we got to get there before they do. No house or tavern is truly safe when bandits and thieves are around. Not until you pay a visit. Okay, there you go. And just like that, we're going to do my handy-dandy create a save point, because that's how you play a Fire Emblem game. Cheating all the way. Alright, so the axes aren't as strong. The lances are more strong, so we want to take Sword Guy in and attack. Let's get it. Sword beats axe. That's what I've learned. Let's go. And then I think they said axe. I don't know if axe actually. All right, let's do mounted axe tutorial. Here we go. Let's talk about mounted units. The mounted units ride on horses. Mounted units ride on horses. Pegasus and Wyverns. Superior mobility. Mounted units can also move twice. Nice. Mounted units on the left. Attack the enemy. Boom. Nice. Unique feature of a mounted unit. Boom. You have a retreat. That's amazing. Time moving. Get moving. Hit and run. Attack. Incredible. Hit and run. The only time that's acceptable. Iron axe, steel axe. Okay, let's go. Item, wait. That's all we got? I do not want to wait. I want to go... Attack. Steel axe. Let's go. Boom. There it is. Let's go. Yeah. Epic. Yeah, man. Gotta do some editing here, guys. Just a second. Gotta do the thing. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're back at it again. I think we will probably stay right here. Okay, Mr. Lance. Attack. Don't fail this attack. Oh, hey. Boom. Missed. Thank goodness. Epic. Epic. Let's go. Yo, let's go, Sir Adam. Welcome, welcome. Surprise stream here. Trying out the new Fire Emblem. Rescue item trade. What? You can rescue a brother? Let's go. I don't even know what I did, but I rescued him. What's going on out there? This dude's face. Zawana. Is that some sort of army? Ha! A bunch of mercenaries. Look for their next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them. Hurt them bad. We'll let this bunch alive, and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us the rest of our days. When in doubt, wipe them out. It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of sell swords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work out how they wanted. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys! That'll teach them. not Mom and Pa Kettle's house. Uh-oh. Yikes. Double counter. Woo! Let's go. Teach you to touch Ike. Strikes back. I need to heal. What's the best route here? Oh, we got a sword. What beats sword? Lance beats sword. I need a lance. We'll go here. Item. We must heal. Always heal. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess move up to here? I don't know if I want to take the main baddie on just yet. We will create save points before we make this move, because that's the safest way to play. And then we're going to make a move. We're going to go for it, you guys. Take on the main guy. Attack. You looking for something? Fool. You looking for a fight? Heh. You came to the right place. I'll give you a tussle. Wham! Boom! Oh, she gone! Oh, she got him! This game looks like a world would be worth $200 for some reason. This game is incredible, honestly. I meant for better than this. I don't want to die here. It's actually a pretty legit game. Better than the Game Boy one. The cutscenes alone at the beginning, Sir Adam, were actually pretty good. The voice acting's actually good. Yes, watch the Victory Seize tutorial. Ahoo! Oh, you said seize, not sneeze. My mistake. Hachoo! In certain battles, you'll have to have Ike capture or seize key map points in order to clear the map. Generally, though, any enemy leader, also called a boss, will be guarding the seize point. So you need to defeat the boss before seizing that location. Even though Ike is the only one able to use the seize command, you can defeat the boss with other characters too. Let's try this out. Let's go. Boom. The boss is defeated. I'll move like I could seize the point. Let's go. Seize appears in the menu. What cartridge consoles do you own? Do you mean do you own, Sir Adam? Well, I own, let's see, a OG Game Boy. I own a Game Boy Color. I own a Game Boy, I don't think it's called a Pocket. I think it's, might be a Game Boy Light. I own a Game Boy Advance SP, a DS Lite. I currently am in the possession of a DSi XL, but I'm not keeping it. I own a original 3DS, a 3DS XL, and a new 3DS XL. And I currently own a new 2DS, but I'm not going to be keeping that one either. So that's my lineup of cartridge systems, unless you include the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Unless you're talking consoles. You did say consoles, so maybe you weren't talking handhelds. Console-wise, I guess you could say I own an Atari 2600 and NES. I do not own a Super NES. Someday, maybe. And I own a Nintendo 64. But I don't have a lot of games for the consoles, sadly. Someday we may own more. But I am blessed in those. Alright, we must seize the point. That's how it goes. Once you clear one, you can move on to the next. I would keep the DSi and get rid of the OG DS. I don't own an OG DS. I own a DS Lite. The DSi is not worth keeping. It only plays DS games. The OG DS Lite plays Game Boy Advance and DS games. It's probably the greatest handheld Nintendo ever made under the 3DS or the new 3DS. Because it's backwards compatible with two sides of consoles, handhelds. I will say the DSi XL is the probably sturdiest handheld console Nintendo made. If it had a Game Boy Advance slot on it, it might be the greatest console of all time. But it only plays DS games, so you're kind of limited to what you can do with it. But it is a hardy console. The OG DSi is not worth it, in my opinion. That is the weakest console Nintendo made. As far as quality of the console. The screens are decent, but the quality materials made with it are so cheap. The DSi XL is the highest quality DS Nintendo ever made. I mean, I would say as far as quality goes, it seems to hold up for strength. I think if you drop it, it just seems to be a tank of a unit. The buttons are really tight as well. The 3DS OG original, I think, is the best looking in my opinion. I think it's got the sleekest, most compact look. I think design-wise, the DSi probably beats out the 3DS. The DSi, as far as design goes, where the buttons are laid out for like power and stuff, but I think the OG is just as good. I don't like the slider volume on the OG because it can get bumped really easy. The buttons for the DSi were a better design. But that's just the way that goes. Now, as far as the DS Lite goes, the DS Lite was a great design. The slider button's a little stiffer on the bottom for volume, so that's nice. The DS Lite's just so compact. I do really like it. I do love the stylus, though, on the 3DS. The telescoping stylus is my favorite stylus, I believe, for all the consoles. But the DSi XL stylus is large enough that it's nice. The one that came with it, most people lost. The pen stylus was a great additive to the consoles, but that is just what most people have, though, in their arsenal. Not everybody has it with them. But if you do have it, it is epic. I just dropped that and a guy right in front of him to die. Take him out. Take him out. Uh-oh. Boom. It's funny that both the DS and 3DS were first very angular and boxy, but then got rounder designs. Rounder. Yes. No, that is interesting, Sir Adam. Fair point. Yeah, the secondary design of the 3DS for the XL it's interesting. It's the easiest 3DS to maintenance and work on as far as if it breaks and repairing it. But beyond that, it is not my favorite design. So I just feel like it's a cheaper system in general. That one's hinges crack the most I've had to replace of all of them, other than the OG DS. I think is the worst hinge. The DS Lite breaks their hinges also, so those ones are not very strong. Ike is so cool. Yeah, Ike's my favorite. Ike is the OG character. So I don't recommend picking a character up because you waste both characters' turns. That's what I just figured out from the last attack here I did. Boom. Also, the lance is stronger against the sword. The sword is stronger against the axe, and the axe is stronger against the lance. That's what I'm learning here. We'll just wait. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh! Snap. Took a good, strong hit there. We could just finish this battle, but we're going to take this guy out because he is no good. Now remember, sword beats axe every time. Oh! Oh, his counter was strong, though. Should I re-download Fortnite? Sir Adam, I think it would be something to consider, yes. The current season is pretty fun, to say the least. .26 out of 26. She has 20. He needs to use some health. This guy's in rough shape here, folks. No, we don't want to wait, but we did wait. Well, that's what that looks like. Wait it out. When in doubt, wait it out. Let's use this. Ike, you're in rough shape, my dude. Item it out. Boom. Yeah, you gotta make that decision for yourself there, Sir Adam. Oh, we have the littlest ranger back in the house. It is time to seize, you guys. Welcome, sir. That's the end of it. Ike, are you all right? I mean, I used all my heals. Does that count? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprise me to think that you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got a long way to go. Yep, long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that after all, Commander Drill. Huh? Wait. I only do if I can play with Mystery Man and Tibbity Peach and Tekoranger. Well, there's a good chance, Sir Adam. There's a good chance. somebody has gotten all their downloads done. So you may need to get to your local internet provider and download the game. Nothing? Now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn all about it someday. ... We'll have to do a squad here soon, Sir Adam. Hey, Ike, that wasn't bad for my first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you. So keyed up and broke your own axe. Oscar, darn it. You don't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. You're in the groove, Jackson. Everyone all right? Then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. I love a hot meal. Speaking of a extra spicy hot meal, I hear the volcano menu has secretly come back to Taco Bell in the form of the Quesarito Volcano. We may have to try that today. Who knows if that would be a wise decision or not. Littlest Ranger, what do you think? Yeah, man. Chapter 2, The Rescue. And with that, I think is a good pausing point. The Mercenary Fort. Well, we'll watch this and we'll probably take a pause. Oh, Titania. So this is where you've been, is it? Riz, are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Man, that's how I feel. I love hearing that. Which part you love hearing, Sir Adam? Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet if you ask me. Spicy. Extra spicy. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form, even you, my friend. Man, how do they know my secrets? I certainly hope this is all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. Only eating spicy burritos. We're mercenaries after all. And even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know. My apologies to the rest of the team. Then it looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. Is that for the best? Take your time. Get fully rested and restored. You are our sole staff wielder, Rise. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides. Thank you for your kind words. I have $1 fries. There you go. That need used. Yeah, man. Stop this cutscene. It's too realistic. What can I say? These are interesting. The actual cutscenes at the beginning, Sir Adam, were full-blown cinematic. Is it a letter? I'd intend to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like. Oh no, this letter is for you. To Deanna. For me, not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard and poof! A butterfly. Wait, sorry, that's a different thing. Man, I've never seen before came up to me and said, give this to the Red Test Knight. Okay, how curious. I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter from a people of Chaldea or something to that effect. Sir Adam is sick? Oh no! How dare they? What's the matter? What did the letter say? To Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. Uh-oh. I have to go out for a moment. I'll be right back. I'm counting on you. Uh-oh. Sounds like a trap. What on earth could the letter have said? Dun dun dun. Everyone come quickly. Hey Rise, so how are you feeling? What is it? Why are you outraged? Agitated? Has something happened? Mist, Hoff, Rough. Bandits. What are you talking about? Gather wildflowers. Not back yet. By the gate, a man asked. Deliver a letter to Tiniana. Bandits, kidnappers. Let's see it. They're after revenge. Retribution. The other day in our village, Aldia, was it? Taking the children as hostages? What cowards. Blast. Ike, where do you think you're going? I'm going to get Mist. She said she'd be right back. I'm supposed to wait for her. You think we've got time to wait? Hold it, rookie. Oh man, it's about to go down. Come on, wait, this is crazy. Deputy Commander's orders? Looks like we're doing it. I am not sick, but I was. Sir Adam, praise the Lord, you're not sick. Uh-oh, ran into a fork in the road. Don't know where we're going? Unbelievable. Better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Come on. Both of you, this is not the time to be fighting. I figured you'd like this. What are you both doing? It's chambermaids of disobeying orders. What's your word come to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? It's the left fork. Okay, got it. Come on, Oscar, let's go, too. No choice. Oh, hey, you're not leaving me behind. Yeah, man. I just like the graphics look here. The GameCube's graphics just really draw me in. Just like Mario Sunshine, Sir Adam. Well done on that video, by the way. I just watched it today. Epic. Capable of doing to you. Now we're... Then snobby red-haired wench. You right? Oh, it's just us. All I want to know right now is whether Mist and Roth are safe. Yeah, of course, we've got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack back there. We got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups, and that'd be you boys. Woof. The Sir Adam, the Man of Few Words Mystery Man at the end was the icing on the cake for that video for me. Hurry, let's those two go. We're here, aren't we? We've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives. Dang it. You're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you ropes and all ready to die. Hey, come on out. It's time to play, lads. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. There are so many, but we must not lose. Rise, move to the rear. If anyone gets hurt, injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red-haired knight, there's no match for us. Dirtbag. It's his favorite line. Well, make you regret those words. Yeah, man. And just like that, watch the victory route tutorial. I'll example the route victory condition. A route means that you defeat every enemy on the map. You could always count the enemies, but that's kind of boring. It's easier to press start and view the map. Let's check it out. Mercenaries 3, enemies 4. Look at the left window. Do you see how the number of the ally enemies units is displayed? You have 3 ally units, and there are 4 enemy units. If you reduce the enemy units to 0, you'll meet the route condition. But look, more enemies showed up. On some maps, the enemy may send in reinforcements like this. Let's look at the map again and check how many enemy units there are now. 6. We better flee. We had 4 enemy earlier, but the reinforcements brought it to more. Now there are 6 enemies. Boo! Reinforcements aren't a problem if you eliminate the original enemies before they arrive. But if they do show up, you cannot clear the map until you defeat them too. What more reinforcements may arrive more than once? Be careful. Yeah, man. Well, thanks. Take care of the winning. Buyout route, fun stuff, no. And just like that, we are going to create some save points and call the stream here. So thanks for letting me kick off the new year with you. And yeah, we'll be hopefully back at it with some more of this Fire Emblem. It's kind of fun. It's one of those where I never really got into this series, so we're just testing it out the waters. I will say this one's been the most enjoyable I have played. The handheld one on GBA I played also. That story was interesting, but it got lengthy. So this is a little more fun as far as it goes. So we will see you on the next round of the streams. 2026.